Hello everyone, my name is Poonam Musmole. Today's topic is on tissue of human. In this, there are various main types of human tissue, and there are subtypes. First, it is epithelial tissue. The epithelial tissue characteristics. It cover the body surfaces, lines, cavity, and form a glands. Then cell are tightly packed with a minimal intracellular space. Then avascular, it means lack of blood vessel, but it inverted container nerves, and it is supported by a basement membrane. Function, the function, it is a protection. For example, skin protect from mechanical injury and microbe. Then next it is absorption. The example, the intestine absorb nutrients. Next it is a secretion. For example, gland produce a hormone and mucus. Next it is a sensory perception. The example of this, the taste bud. Then next it is a subtypes. It is based on a layer. It is divided into simple epithelium. Simple epithelium, it is a single layer. In this there is a simple squamous. These are the thin, flat. Then next it is a simple cuboidal. This simple cuboidal tissues, it is a cube shaped cell and a kidney like structure. Then next it is a simple columnar. This is a tall column like cell. This present in the lining of stomach and intestine. Next it is a pseudo stratified columnar. It appeared a layer but isn't. The example of this, it is present on respiratory tract. Next it is a statium epithelium. It is a multiple layer. Then stratified squamous, it is found in the skin and esophagus. Then next it is a stratified cuboidal columnar. It found in glands. Next it is a transitional. It found in a urinary bladder and it allowing to stretching. Based on the function, they are also divided. First it is a glandular epithelium. It secretes substances like sweat gland. Next it is a ciliated epithelium. It is a mousse particle. The example of this, fallopian tube. Next it is a connective tissues. The characteristics of this, it support, bind and protect the tissue and organ. The cells are scattered within an extracellular matrices. So it is a highly vascular, except the cartilage. The function of these, it include a structural support, for example bones, cartilage. Next it is a storage of energy. For example of this is adipose tissue. Next it is a transportation. The example of is blood. Next it is immunity. For example lymph. And next it is there are divided into subtypes. Connective tissue, it is a loose connective tissue. First it is a areolar. It bind the tissues and provide a flexibility. Example, beneath the skin. Next it is a adipose. It store a fat for energy and insulation. Next it is a reticular. It support a organ like spleen and lymph node. Next it is a dense connective tissue. In this there is first it's regular parallel fiber, the example of tendon and ligament. Next it is a irregular, it is randomly arranged fiber, the example of this dermis of the skin. And next it is a specialized connective tissues. In this first it is a cartilage. Cartilage it is a flexible avascular tissue, for example nose, ear and joint. Then next it is a hyaline, it is a smooth and it found in a joint. Next it is a elastic, it is a flexible and found in the ear. Next it is a fibrocartilage, it is a tough and found in a intervertebral disc. Next it is a bone. In this compact bone, it is a dense and outer layer. Next it is spongy bone, it is like a porous and it is the inner layer. Next it is a blood. Blood is a fluid connected tissue for transport. Then next it is a lymph, drain and interstitial fluid in all in the immunity. Then next it is a muscles tissue. The characteristics of muscles tissue, it is composed of elongated cell called muscles fiber, and it capable of contraction due to actin and myosin protein. And it can be voluntary or involuntary. Then function, the function of this, it include a movement like walking, running, and it also maintain the posture. Then next it is a heat production, for example shivering. Then next it is types. First it is skeletal muscles. Skeletal muscle it is a voluntary and straight, and it is attached to bone for body movement. Then it is a multinucleated. Next it is a smooth muscle. Smooth muscle, it is a involuntary, non-striated, and it found in internal organ like example stomach, intestine, blood vessels. Then next it is cardiac muscles. So cardiac muscles, in this there this is a involuntary and striated. It found only in the heart, and it connected by interconnected disc for synchronize the contraction. So next it is a nervous system. Nervous system, it is a in this there is a characteristics. It is specialized for communication through electrical impulses. So next point is it is composed of neurons, it means nerve cell, and neuroglia. Neuroglia also known as support cell. The function of these, it receive a stimuli from the environment. Then it also next it transmit the signal and to coordinate badly coordinates the function. It also integrate the information in the brain and spinal cord. The next it is a component. The component of its, first it is the neurons. The structure of neuron, first it is a cell body, it also known as soma. It also contain a nucleus. Next it is a dendrite, it receive a signal. Next it is a axon, it transmit the signal. Then next point is the types. The sensory neuron, it is also it is the afferent nerves. Then next it is a motor neuron, it is a efferent nerves. Then there are interneuron means it interconnect connection of neurons. Next it is a neuroglia, it is support, nourish and protect neuron. The example of this is the cells. Then then all of the tissue and their functional function they are mentioned. Thank you.